Hello everyone! Welcome to day 10 of 30 Inks in 30 days. Today's ink is Tranquillity Base, and it's part of the Colorverse Apollo 11 anniversary set. It's a very pretty kind of spring green. There's a little bit more yellow to my eye than shows up in the camera, but it's pretty close. And I am using my Conklin All-American in olive wood with rose gold trim, and it is a medium nib. Tranquillity Base is where Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin landed the lunar module, and they announced this name as they landed the module. Tranquillity Base is in the southwest corner of the dark lunar plain Mare Tranquillitatis, or the Sea of Tranquility. Aldrin and Armstrong spent approximately 2¼ hours exploring the surface, taking pictures, setting up science experiments, and collecting 47.5 pounds of dirt and rock samples to take with them on their return to Earth. Once thought to be an ocean on the moon, its relatively smooth fields of basaltic lavas and equatorial position made it an ideal location for the first lunar landing. On July 20th, 1969, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin left the first human footprints on the moon near the southwestern shores of the Mare Tranquillitatis. And that is from NASA's website. So this ink, I'm not really sure how I feel about it. On the Tomoe River, it's really pretty, and the shading is really quite attractive on this paper. But I've been having trouble with it in this pen. I keep having to prime the feed, and I don't know if it's this pen or if it's the ink or a combination, because the ink does seem a little dry. It seemed dry a bit coming onto this, although I just primed it, so this flowed a lot better than it did earlier when I was doing my Dune transcription in my my cognitive surplus notebook. It felt really dry in that, and I had to keep priming it. But it's a really nice shader. It gets lots of variation in color. No sheen, no shimmer, but a very pretty nice green. I like it on this paper, but I really don't care for it on this paper. This paper in the Cognitive Surplus Notebook, which is recycled 81-pound paper, it is slightly off-white, I think. It almost has like a grayish tone. And I don't know, it was just really dry, and I just don't like how it looks on here. Also, and this might be the pen because the medium nib on this Conklin is really broad. But it really sank in, and it kind of feathered everywhere. And on the back side of this sheet, and I don't know if it's because as I was writing, I was getting, my hand oils on it, but it was reacting really weirdly, really strangely with the paper over here. And I don't know, I didn't like it. Maybe you can tell how like extra feathery it is around all these words. Anyway, but on the Tomoe River, it's a nice color, so who knows? Then here is the chromatography. You can certainly see that underlayer of gray here goes up into this very, very bright, vivid green before there's like a touch of blue. Yeah, yeah, it doesn't thrill me like some other inks, but it's a nice green on the Tomoe River paper. So that is it for today. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you tomorrow.